G'day guys, welcome to a quick power scrap. Now this one I smashed this out in no time at all and I absolutely love how it turned out. Photos I'm scrapping are Gizmo and Lexi fighting over a dog bed because you know it's what they do, they're besties and they argue about things. Actually they're like an old married couple. It's pretty funny. Anyway, moving right along. So I decided to use my Distress Oxides, my Distress Oxide sprays. Normally I'd use my inks, but I have just invested in a stack of sprays. So I decided that I was going to go rainbow. Go rainbow or go home. That's what I was thinking with this page. I wanted to just literally just jump in there and with all the colour. So I didn't want to use pattern papers. I wanted to just get messy and have some fun, and I absolutely loved it. You could. Now, do you have to have Distress Oxide sprays for this? No, you don't. As you can see, I'm using a brush. I'm not even using the spray nozzle. I am just using a brush and I'm dipping it in there, and I'll be honest with you, you could do this with watercolor. You could water down some acrylic paint. You could use your gelatos if you wanted to. You could use metallic paints. You could use your distress. You could use distress inks. You could use Distress Oxide ink pads if you have those. You could do those as well. You could use any kind of water-based ink paint. Water-based. Water reactive. Gee whiz, my brain is not working. Okay, this is my second voiceover for the day, and I did 3 videos today, so my brain is fried. It's okay. I'm going to try and make sense, people. Trust me on it. I'm going to try and make sense. So basically, I pulled out a few, and I'm kind of going in a rainbow direction here, and I just wanted lots of bright, bold colours. I've started off with a Vicky Bouton Foundations paper, a cardstock. And now, do you need to have that one? No, you don't. If you have got white cardstock and some gesso, go for it. Whack that down and you can create this look as, sorry, I just need to yell out an answer for Jennifer. Yes. Sorry, she just text messaged me. She knew I was doing a voiceover and she's like, I'm sorry, I hope this doesn't interrupt your video. It's okay. It's mum life. Hey, hashtag mum life. I'm a mum with 3 kids. Is what it is. So anyway, so basically I wanted to create a nice rainbow bright layout. I went through and I put the colors down and I sort of wanted to get them to sort of merge in and roll into each other, but I wanted them to be on this. So there's no gesso on this paper. Did I mention that? I feel a little bit sidetracked. Stick with me. It's okay. So there's no gesso on this paper. This paper is literally, this is what it's designed for. It's a heavyweight cardstock. And I know you're probably like I was. Maybe you might be like me and go, oh, you know what? You only get like, I think it's 12 or 15 sheets in the pack. And you look at it and you think, oh, that's a bit expensive for what it is. Believe me. Trust me when I say it's not expensive for what it is. It is worth the hype. It is fantastic. It is exactly as they say it is. It doesn't warp. It stays fantastic. It is brilliant. It is the best stuff. Yes, I still use normal plain cardstock and I put gesso on it and I still do that. But if you're wanting to do something like this where you know there's going to be a lot of liquid used, go to town. It is awesome. And you can get it in black now as well. So I will be getting some of that next time I place my order at Crazy Craft Obsession, because I did notice on their website the other day that they do have it in black. So that would be awesome. Now, apologize for the ding. That is my iPad going off. Now, I've got my rainbow down. Give a bit of a clean up, because let's be honest, I'm a messy person sometimes. When I want to use the mixed media, I love it, is what I do. Now this is what I had in my mind. I wanted to do some ransom lettering. That's what I wanted to do. That's So I'm trying to get better at explaining to you guys how I come up with layouts and where the idea came from or what was the inspiration for it. I saw it was ages ago. It was before Christmas. And I saw a layout and the title was done in ransom lettering. And I thought, geez, I haven't done that in ages. So I went to my diary, and when I did my brain dump, I wrote ransom lettering on there. And so today, when I was sitting down and I was smashing out 3 pages, I decided to go to my brain dump section in my diary and just pick a couple of things out of it as jumping off points. And so ransom lettering is something that I have been meaning to do and wanting to do. So that's what I did. I pulled out 2 stamp pads. Now, both of these stamp pads are very inexpensive. They were just bought from $2 shops. One of them has the letter cut out of a wonky square, which is very ransom looking. And the other one is just a clear, bold letter. And I've got it in all lowercase for the bold letter, and the ransom one is in upper and lowercase. Honestly, use whatever letters you have in your collections. Like, whatever you have, go for it. And it is the easiest layout. I'm using my black VERSAFINE ONYX ink. VERSAFINE ONYX black ink. I've already said that like 15 times tonight, and still I'm stuffing it up. Oh, okay, I'm having a beverage. All right, go again. So basically what I'm doing is I've created the rainbow, and I'm just creating all different letters all the way around it, going in all different directions. And this is pretty much what my brain was wanting to get out there. So I've used some letters, I've used some numbers, because, you know, we interchange that. How about, I've got to say this because I actually did this the other day. And, you know, I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever we're driving anywhere in the car, we now look at number plates, because here in Queensland, it's few and far between to find a number plate that's not a personalised one of some description, right? Unless you're looking at my car. My car's not personalised. But I find myself reading number plates all the time, and it doesn't matter. Like, years ago, I would never have been able to read numbers and letters mixed together. I could never have done it. But now it's just second nature. Are you guys like that? Let me know below. Do you guys do that? Because it is one of those things. And it was actually on the weekend. I went out and it was the number plate, and thankfully I read it. I registered what I was about to say before I said it, because this number plate, it was numbers and letters, and it did not spell anything fantastic. Let me tell you, it was very suggestive. We'll put it like that. Now, I thought that the government regulated number plates a little bit. You know, like, I remember there was a bit of controversy there for a while. There was a guy, I think I want to say it was South Australia. It may have been, Jill, if you're watching this, you may know of it. It may be a South Australian thing, or it may be a Victorian thing. I can't exactly remember which state it was in, but he had a cleaning business, and he thought, he jumped in, he was smart, he grabbed the COVID, it was a COVID number plate, and it wasn't all letters, it was, you know, it was mixed and matched and whatever, and they actually took the plates back off him because he couldn't have them or something. And the reason he had them was because he's a cleaning guy, and, you know, it was, yeah, ready for him. That, I don't know, it was just crazy. So I thought the government kind of regulated this sort of thing, but this particular number plate got through. I'm not going to say what it is, what it said, because, you know, the old YouTubes won't appreciate that. So, yeah, little interesting. Let me know below. Have you seen some wild and woolly number plates? Do you guys have personalised plates overseas? Because I know, like, it's a big thing here in Australia. I don't know why. But, you know, it's just a thing. You know, usually 18th birthday now, it's a given that you get them personalised plates. I mean, that's what we do for Taylor. Ange will probably want the same thing, so will Jen. But, yeah. Do you guys have personalised plates like that over in the US? Canada? UK? Ireland? Man, you guys could come up with some beauties, I reckon. I've actually had a few people comment from Ireland, and mate, you guys, you think we've got a crazy sense of humour. You guys crack me up. Absolutely crack me up. I love it. And I love interacting with you guys. I really, really do. It's fantastic. So as you can see by these photos, nothing sort of super fantastic. They're just the two dogs interacting, and Gizmo is telling Lexi, not a chance, sister. I got in here first. So I absolutely love how this layout turned out. Kid you not. Okay, that was a rookie error. That was my bad. That wasn't the trimmer. That was all me. So I am going to town, getting this laid down. Absolutely. I love, like, you know, I love a simple layout, right? I like simplicity. Sometimes I like to make things look simple and they're not. But I genuinely believe anyone could create this layout. Like I said, you could use anything and everything. Now, here's something I try to push myself out of my comfort zone. If you've been here for 5.5 seconds, you will know that I can't stamp for nobody. Like, to stamp a straight line, nah, I can't do it. I'm hopeless. Absolutely hopeless at it. So I decided I was going to attempt, in the good nature of the ransom lettering style, I was going to ransom letter it, but my brain just couldn't do that. So I decided that what I would do is I would try and stamp it out so it looks like it's been typed. And it actually worked. I'm impressed. Only the E on mine is not quite perfect, but I just let it go. It's fine. It's okay. Because I think when you put it down and you've got all those other letters behind it, it looks fine. Excuse me. Getting a dry throat. This is what happens when you talk so much. I have been go, go, go today, guys. I'm getting really excited. I'm working on the crazy class. I've been working on that, and I've been working in the background and figuring out how I'm doing and what I'm doing for each layout. So if you are still wanting to play along, I will be doing that in April. But if you're after a crazy class set, I mean, you'll be able to do this with what you have at home as it is. But if you wanted to get exactly the products that we are using and you're Australian, New Zealand, you can go to Crazy Craft Obsession and you can get yourself a pack. And Cass and Jacques will get that out to you as quickly as they humanly can with their new baby when he's cooperating and doing all the fun stuff that, you know, babies do. So what do we got now? Okay, so I'm just doing, all right, so I stamped it onto white and then I backed it onto black, roughed it up a little bit because, you know, we're going the whole ransom thing. And then I had to do white around it as well because that way it matches with the photos. My big thing, and I say this on all my layouts, I actually forget to say it because in my mind, I still think everybody knows what I'm doing. And I'm slowly learning. I'm trying to get a grip on the fact that people just don't. Not everyone does. And not everyone has scrapped for 20 odd years. And they may not know all the terminology, blah, blah, blah. So This is, oh, check that out. Doesn't that look really cool? It just pops, and it's not even hard. This layout, I'm not even joking. The hardest part was getting all the stamps on there and mix matched, mishy moshy looking. And okay, now I've put a bit of white paint on my brush so I could see where the dots were. Because it's on OXIDE, they will draw the liquid out, okay? And they will turn into the color. So they kind of look like hundreds and thousands, which I kind of liked. So here's the close-up. Let me know, do you like it? Do you hate it? It's up to you. Let me know. And yeah, like, subscribe, all the fun things. And leave me a comment below, because I absolutely love responding to everybody's comments. Keeps me going every day. And thanks for watching. I will chat to you again soon. Bye for now, guys.